is 7:13 p.m. Tuesday night, yesterday, Monday, full dad vibes, hanging out with the kids all day, mixing in a couple hours of editing here and there while they were napping and chill, so that was good. Today, at work, full on edit mode. One short meeting, rest of the time, editing. Got a lot to edit over the next 2 weeks to be fully set. Feeling much, much better after today. Just logging those hours, getting some rough cuts, finishing a couple of videos. That feels great. And tonight I am driving to my friend Quinn's house and we are going to play some music. It's a new thing on the vlog, but Quinn is not a new thing on the vlog. If by some small chance you watched any of my videos, 7 years ago, you'll know Quinn and you know him in the vlog. So I'm excited to hang out with him tonight, get to play some music. Quinn has a show coming up in about 2 months at a venue in Madison. He's asked me to play drums with him. It has been so great to have another creative outlet, different than what I do on a day-to-day basis, to pour some energy into, pour some thought into. Overall, even though it's gonna be a later night, it's gonna be a good one.
Maybe I'll just...
That's it. And it starts recording.
Hi, my name's Quinn, and this is Charlie. One thing you probably don't know about Charlie is just how awesome he is. You probably only know about all the really
It's Wednesday, and I've spent most of my day in two places. One, at the doctor's office, and two, here, editing. Now, there's a couple of things I'm working on. At this time of year, I'm obviously editing multiple projects at the same time, but I also wanted to show you really quickly 2 shoots that I'm setting up for. So one of them is tonight. I'm gonna show you that right now. Let's go check it out. My focus today has been on a couple of different videos for Good Friday. First was a re-edit of a video I did last year, adjusting some things, changing some things. Second is going to be this teleprompted video. For the teleprompter setup, 1 key light, simple backdrop. I'm gonna use this lamp as just kind of like a fill. First glance, you're gonna think I'm a little bit crazy, and I understand that. This is my temporary tripod because all my other tripods are being used. To set this up, and I set these 2 lamps up as temporary people because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one singer here, one singer here facing in, and then they're going to sing the song for a video. But I wanted to add another layer, and what I want to try and do is have a projector set up behind the camera, projecting onto the space, putting lyrics up on the wall but like actually on the wall, and even having some textures over the top of them. I'll probably scatter in some of the words in the middle. I honestly don't fully know if it's gonna work. I tried to test through a couple of things today. I'll see if I can show you that on the computer screen right now, but if it works how I'm envisioning it, I'm hoping it to be pretty interesting. So I can't imagine this is gonna look super great on a camera showing my screen, but generally you can see this is the clip that I recorded with the lamps in as placeholders, and then I put this text on top to give that effect. And then I started adding in some layers. That's like the black and white. And then I've got the textures layer. So what I'm gonna do is project this image over that whole space, but I have already hopefully mapped out the safe zone. So like some of this will get cropped off later on in post. I'm hoping that this will look cool. Since I haven't done this before, I'm also going to have just a clean version without the backgrounds, because in the moment tomorrow with the people there, if it doesn't look as good as I want, then I can just kind of go with that version. But I'm hoping that the textures add an extra element, and I'll probably have to light the 2 people a little bit as well so they don't completely get lost with the projector. It's a bit of an experiment, but I'm also wanting to just be a one shot. So just a 1 tripod shot locked off the whole time, and really let the words and the music be the impact. It is 9:01 in the evening, wrapped up the shoot. It went really, really great. And I have my first draft already exported and sent out for revision, which feels really, really good. This video could potentially be done. It really helps when somebody is great at what they do and they have a really, really good script. Combine that with some cool music and some black and white and a little bit of a lens shift that I added. It's coming together. It's about 6 o'clock Thursday evening, driving home, and today was mostly editing, as you would anticipate. I did have 1 shoot for Good Friday, and I'm very excited about how it turned out and how we made it. But unfortunately, I spaced on capturing BTS. I took a couple photos so I can throw those in. What I did this time different compared to how I've tried to do this in the past was I actually had DaVinci Resolve open with the project, and then I had the projector connected directly to my laptop, and then I did the clean feed out with Resolve. So in real time, I could make adjustments based on where people were standing and things like that. And I feel really good. I enjoyed doing something a bit different, and I think that the end result is pretty cool. Here's a super quick rundown of the video from last night. Pretty random setup, but we got this projector on this ladder, perfectly aimed where we need it to. This is where I had my computer running into the projector and then audio out to the speaker. Had this light just kind of bouncing off the ceiling to add a tiny bit of fill so they weren't completely underexposed. Camera sat here on this tripod, and then the two vocalists stood here with their Bluetooth cords. Sort of a random setup, a little bit pieced together, but worked. Just got in my car to head home. Good news, it looks like I'll be home just a bit before 6. A couple more interviews today, some editing, but as far as editing goes, I didn't make as much progress as what I would say I need to have made to make myself feel a little bit better going into the weekend. So I'll most likely be doing some late night editing just to try to get a bit more where I feel like I need to be. It's sunny out, still cold because of the wind, but at least it's sunny out. It's good to see the sun. It is 5:59 a.m. Sunday morning. Got a late start heading into work because right as I was getting ready to leave, the kids woke up, and so naturally want to help with that process. So help get the kids fed, get them changed, get them back down. Hopefully they go back down quickly. Honestly, Saturday was catching up with things around the house, hanging out with the kids, and really exciting stuff. I got our taxes done. Saved a bit of money this year on not paying somebody to do it and just taking the time, go through the whole process. I really tried to use AI to answer questions I have because I feel like the prompts they give, even on the websites that are supposed to be helpful about taxes, are just confusing. This upcoming week is a big week in the church world because today is Palm Sunday, which kicks off Holy Week. So we got a lot of videos to wrap up this week, and then a lot of services. We got 8 services over the course of 3 days, which is gonna be exhausting but rewarding. And that's all I got for you right now. See you next week.